Hello, I'm CJ Miller. I'm in my kitchen in Shreveport, Louisiana. If you're near Shreveport, we're across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. Please do come check us out. So here in this bowl, I've got that herb mixture that I blended, and as you can see, some of the fluids have separated from the pulp as it rests, as it will have a tendency to do. And so that's what I mean by that. You actually can pour off the fluid and keep that separate if you wanted to, if you want more of a, or basically, not whatever. But you could force this to a sieve and have the fluid if you didn't want to keep the pulp. Or the herbs or whatever, but there's a lot of goodness to have through the crunched herbs and everything, all these aromatics also. Because that's really what we're primarily dealing with, green herbs and aromatics such as garlic, onion, everything. So anyway, I'm going to come over and show you what I have over here. Great. So I've taken, and I took the chicken, had them in the bowl, was chilling, and then I took the herb mixture and I actually poured some directly over the chicken. I did not dip the chicken into the sauce because I want to use this sauce for other things. And when you come in contact with raw meat, you can't really use it for anything else. So you have to keep it separate from other raw foods. And it's going to have to go back into the fridge pretty quick so it can stay usable. But you can use that green herb. You can use it for pasta, potatoes. You can use it to flavor other sauces, brown sauces. You can even, if you wanted to, make it like a nice cream sauce and add just a bit of it to your cream sauce. And uh, you know, uh, it's very versatile. Also, everything that's in here, it includes vinegar and balsamic vinegar. And if you really wanted to, it makes a great seafood dip or a marinade for like crab claws, that kind of stuff. So it's very versatile. Um, okay, so I'm going to put this into the oven. We've got it preheated to 350. I'm going to let this go at 350 for, well, until done. These are chicken wings. I've got them folded into a fourfold. That's what they call it, fourfold or figure four or whatever. I don't know. They look like fours to me. I don't know if that's officially what you would call it. That's what it looks like to me. So if you hear me say a fourfold, I'm talking about that. Tuck the ends of your wings under the chicken. I know a lot of people cut off the tip of the wing, um, so when they're sectioning it and everything, I like to leave it on. Even if I want to cut the wing into two sections, I'll use the tip of the wing as kind of a handle. But there's a lot of flavor in that bit, even though it's not exceptionally meaty. There's a lot of flavor. Um, so. Um, Anyway, yeah, I'm going to pause the video. When I come back, I will have done some cleanup, and this will be ready. Nice baked, you know, uh, chicken wings in my oven, and we'll see what's up. Hey, let me tell you, I'm checking on these things 20, 25 minutes into this baking, roasting kind of situation. Uh, the sweetness in the onions is really coming through. I can smell it. It's going to be great. And cool. So, but I'm going to let this go on for a little bit longer. But oh boy, uh, it's just a winning combination. This is as if you had taken like some green herbs and put them kind of just on top of, but because of the moisture, they're not becoming all burnt and becoming all smoky. The moisture that I've added to these herbs means that uh, they can roast and cook like this, and even uncovered, and the smoke is not filling up. But God, this is great. Tis time to check this again. Uh, it's basically done, but I'm going to let it go for just a little bit longer. I want to see if I can get it to be, that skin, I want to be just a touch crispier. Um, I want, I want kind of a crispy finish. Okay, so uh, But I want to talk about the aromas that are coming off of this because I'm getting the onion, the sweetness from the onion. I'm getting the sweetness from the bits of garlic that are in there. There's a bit of a curry and everything, but also I'm picking up, and I did not use a heavy amount of basil in comparison to everything that's in here, but I'm getting a lot of basil. So basil is a potent bit of this aroma, the sweetness of a basil. So yeah, I'm really, um, I think I'm gonna really enjoy this chicken, um, and it's versatile, you know, and yeah, cool. I know me. I know I'm gonna have it with a couple of bits of cheese on the side also. So, all right. So what I've done was I've gotten these cooked uh, to about 30 minutes in an oven of 350, but I was watching maybe the skin on the outside not being as crispy as I wanted, and so I decided to maybe just keep cooking these things, watching them every once in a while. And for me, that means setting alarms every few minutes. But as we can see, the skin is really starting to crisp up. So I'm gonna I want these to go just a little bit longer. They're right about where I want them to be. So probably about the next time I check, they'll probably be ready. And then I'll give you a total cook time at 350. Okay, so here I have taken the chicken out and the really good crispiness on the side of this. So what this has been in the oven for about 350 for 60 minutes, give or take. Yeah, uh, this will happen a lot faster, say in an air fryer or convection oven. But I was cooking so many of these, and I have an oven that cooks very well anyway. I mean, it's an electric. It when it gets up to temperature, it does. Even though it's actually not a convection oven, it it cooks very well, almost up to convection level. But um, this is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these because it is about 15 minutes to 2 a.m. because I am an insomniac these days. So uh, yeah, I have gone more than 24 hours between meals. Not bragging on that. I'm saying that I fasted, and it's yeah, it's give or take a 24-hour fasting to get my body ready for the ketosis, uh, which is where we want to get. But I don't want to go into what's called acidosis. Uh, that's not wonderful. So if you're going to do a diet like this, and if you're going to do it as strict as I do it, sometimes when I go real strict with it, you'd be, you know, in contact with your physician or nutritionalist and let them know and kind of gauge that, and do know that if you go as strict as I'm about to go, then it's only good for a couple of days, and then you've got to consume some carbs after that. So, but anyway, let's get into this. This is going to be really delicious. Okay, so I have this plated up, got it on one of my little aluminum plates. I thought it would look good here. Because it's a rustic presentation, so I thought it would look good on a rustic plate. Okay, so got my Coke Zero. I love this. One of the first things I did on the keto diet, I talked about this, is I switched from Coca-Cola Classic to Coke Zero, and it took maybe I want to say it took about 3 days for my taste uh, to to change and to accept it. And by that point, it was like, okay, after that, after about 3 days of Coke Zero, I found Coca Cola Classic to be overly sweet. So that's the encouragement that I want to give. If you're changing and you're doing something that's going to, you know, it's gonna like uh, you're gonna be dealing with changing the type of food that you eat, meaning also the type of flavor that you're normally accustomed to. Uh, and you're concerned or that you maybe won't have enjoyment in your food, let me attest that with any amount of perseverance and time with it, um, your palate resets and your enjoyment really does return. And yeah, so this is great. This is a very delicious dish that I have here. So let's check it out. Oh, this is some smoked Gouda to go really along with the chicken breast. I mean, not chicken breast, chicken wings. It's not a breast. There's clearly not breast. They're right in front of me. So let's see what's up. So I have the little wing pulled apart, and the luscious herbs are falling off. You actually could get this crispier even if you wanted to, but it's not necessary. Mm. There is an appropriate amount of crispiness, and this is pull apart. This is great. When you eat a wing, there should be like that much meat left on it. Oh wait, no, that's too much. Strip it down. Oh, it's very tasty. Um, you will absolutely find enjoyment in your food. So I'm sorry. I have a scrape on my knuckle that I don't know how to get there, and I realized just as I reached for this chicken, it was, yeah, I'm sorry. But also, look how the bone comes clean. Cooked slow, but with an appropriate amount of crispiness, and I'm going to offset it with a little bit of this uh, smoked Gouda. That is delicious. Okay, I'm going to finish my meal and let you guys know that I do love you. Bon appetit, love and light, peace, good night.